Champion's legacy. Davis-Woodhall clinches world long jump gold after Olympic glory in Tokyo. Tara Davis-Woodhall added the world title to her Olympic gold as she bettered the field with her very first leap of the long jump competition at the World Athletics Championships Tokyo 25 on Sunday, 14. After winning gold in Paris, she had pledged to change the sport of long jump and get eyes on long jump. She achieved the latter with her impressive performance and then an embrace in front of packed stands in the French capital with her husband Hunter Woodhall, a Paralympic champion, who told her, "Babe, you're Olympic champion." The pair promptly went viral. Once again, he was in the stands at the Japan National Stadium to remind her of her latest world-topping feat if required. Germany's Malaika Mihambo briefly threatened to turn it into a classic duel, but could not quite match her U.S. rival. With the longest jump of the field this year of 7.12 m, Davis-Woodhall began the competition as the favorite for gold. And opening the competition, she laid down a marker of 7.08 m. She repeatedly roared with delight to her supporters in the stands, notably her husband and her coach, all acutely aware she may have landed gold with just one effort, giving her the one major title to have eluded her so far. Her closest competitor was always anticipated to be Mihambo, herself a two-time world champion, and with a best this year of 7.07 m indoors and 7.01 m outdoors. While Davis-Woodhall was ecstatic with her opening effort, Mihambo could barely have been less unimpressed with her own, reaching too much in her stride and achieving a distance of 6.60 m, shaking her head in response. But with each of the next 3 rounds, her form improved, a notable step up to 6.92 m in round 2 and then 3 centimeters farther in the subsequent round before a best of 6.99 m. She subsequently went past the 7-meter marker in the next 2 rounds, only for both to be red flagged. After Mihambo's fourth and farthest legal effort, Davis-Woodhall merely responded by extending her best jump to 7.18 m, just 2 centimeters shy of her effort in winning Olympic gold in Paris. This time she raised her hands in celebration. In so doing, it also extended her winning run past 2 years. The last time she tasted long jump defeat was to Ivana Spanovic at the last World Championships in Budapest back in 2023. "It has been an amazing year," she said. "I have been dreaming of this moment. Instead of putting the pressure on myself and taking it as something overwhelming, I was just embracing it. That change was worth the gold medal tonight. Right now I want to hug everyone. It's awesome to have this medal around my neck." As for Mihambo, it was still an impressive return to the scene of her own Olympic gold 4 years earlier. "It was the best competition of the season. That is all I can hope for," she said. "I had some weaknesses, but tonight I got over them. I was very close to taking my 3rd gold from a World Championships because my last 2 attempts were my best but with small fouls." There was one other athlete over 7 meters this season in the field for the final, Hilary Kpacher of France, but her best of 6.82 m left her in 4th place and just outside the medals. The bronze medal went to 2022 World U20 silver medalist Natalia Linares of Colombia for her first senior medal at a major championships after a 4th-round PB of 6.92 m. "I was very confident with all the hard work we have done leading up to this," she said. Katarina Bargan, 2-time world triple jump champion, opened the door for Colombian athletics. "She is my idol. This is a different event to her, but we started a new path of success. Colombia has a world medalist. We have cried and suffered throughout the years, but we are celebrating today." As for Davis-Woodhall, at 26 it cemented her position as the world's best long jumper in her ongoing bid to change the face of her sport. The long jump pit in Tokyo was lit with anticipation. The World Championships had already delivered drama on the track, but all eyes turned to the runway where Tara Davis-Woodhall, Olympic champion, American darling, and unapologetic showwoman, prepared to etch another chapter into her story. She stood at the top of the runway, hair braided back, energy radiating like sunlight. The stadium hushed. One clap, then another, echoed through the crowd as the rhythm built, Davis-Woodhall's signature call for energy. She smiled, nodded, and took off. Moments later, sand sprayed, and the scoreboard flashed a distance that made jaws drop. 7.04 meters. It was more than a leap. It was a statement. The Olympic queen had now become the world champion. From college star to global icon, Davis-Woodhall's journey to this golden moment has been anything but ordinary. From her college days at the University of Texas, she was already a sensation. Her bubbly personality, vibrant fashion, and fierce competitiveness setting her apart from the quiet, steely archetype of jumpers past. She wasn't just jumping for marks. She was performing, entertaining, living every leap as if it were part of a greater story. Her Olympic triumph in Tokyo 2024 cemented her as one of the sport's brightest stars. But Olympic glory can be fleeting. Many champions shine once, then fade. For davis-woodhall, that wasn't enough. She wanted to prove she could carry the weight of expectation, defend her crown, and establish a legacy. The road to redemption. After the Olympics, davis-woodhall's 2025 season had its challenges. A nagging hamstring strain in the early Diamond League meets slowed her down, and critics whispered that her flamboyant persona overshadowed her consistency. Could she maintain her edge against seasoned rivals like Malika Mihambo, the German powerhouse, or East Broom of Nigeria, known for her clutch championship jumps? But davis-woodhall silenced the chatter with resilience. Each meet leading to Tokyo showed flashes of her Olympic form returning. She honed her speed on the runway, refined her takeoff angles, and strengthened her landing technique. By the time the World Championships arrived, she wasn't just competing. She was hunting history. The final, a queen in control. The long jump final in Tokyo unfolded like theater. The early rounds were tense, with Mihambo setting the tone at 6.88 m and Broom leaping 6.92 m. Davis-Woodhall, however, seemed unbothered. She strutted to the pit, urged the crowd into rhythm, and soared past 7 meters in her third attempt. Gasps swept the stadium as the mark appeared, 7.04 m. It was a distance her rivals could not match. Mihambo fought back valiantly. Broom pushed with aggression, but davis-woodhall had separated herself, once again proving that on the biggest stages, her flair translated to fire. When her victory was confirmed, she collapsed into the sand, tears mixing with laughter. Another crown for the queen. A symbol of joy. What makes davis-woodhall's triumph so captivating is not just the distances she jumps, but the spirit she embodies. Track and field, often dominated by stoic athletes locked in focus, finds in her a burst of joy, color, and authenticity. Her marriage to Paralympic star Hunter Woodhall has made them one of sport's most beloved power couples. Together, they embody resilience, love, and the unyielding pursuit of excellence. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share. Till next time.